I should be out.
I started
Yeah,
recording.
same.
Okay. Well, should we start with Kevin, if he can speak? Kevin, you want to give like a brief update on Alana's closet?
So I've been working on those outfits. I saw that Catherine whole top to go with that pant, which is really cool. So I feel like I should just let Catherine do that whole fit by herself because that top is super cool. I just wasn't in the Mila note before, but I'm with it. So then I did the Earth outfit with like marble textures because Earth, and then I'm still working on the Air outfit because I thought the texture would be a lot more like airy, but it seems like very not airy. So I'm just still playing with it a bit. So yeah, and then after that, I think all we need is the fire outfit.
Okay, sounds really good. Sounds good.
When do we need? Oh yeah, and I was wondering, like, I wanted it to be like kind of like the breaking up with Web 2 thing where she's like walking and stuff. Would you mind like helping with that when it's done?
Yeah, actually, we remember like the original idea from the mood board, because the walking takes up like tons of time, right? And we might not like, honestly, I don't have it, and we don't have anyone else who can do it. So this is actually a good shout out to the community. Like, please, we need more 3D generalists on this team. Like, please apply now. We really, really do. But yeah, we can definitely do a turntable. Maybe with the turntable we can do also a wind animation. Maybe? What do you think? Oh, Kevin.
I get like Alana to model and stuff.
What did you say? Sorry.
Like change Alana's poses with her hair and stuff like that. Do I bring it in the blender?
Yeah, we can try and do that. Yeah. We also need to discuss maybe next weekend when and how to mint the breaking up with Web 2. Like we have kind of neglected that due to the Tech Adventures Festival, but we should get that back on track, because after the website is up, that's like kind of the next bigger step we should solve, and test out the different platforms that are available to us here. Well, now. What do you guys think?
Okay.
What is that? Kevin,
Huh?
is this like a bird?
Yeah.
Canary, sounds like.
Right?
A what?
Yeah, it sounded like a canary bird.
A canary bird? No, I'm at Walmart. I don't know what Walmart you go to, but I promise you there's no canary birds at Walmart.
I don't go
It's
to any
probably
Walmart.
We hear chirping sounds.
Yeah, it wasn't
If
my
you-
imagination. Thank you, Deep Thought.
If you play the recording back, you'll hear little birdie chirping sounds.
You have to listen to it. Anyhow, the outfits look great. Maybe we can add more of these like elements feel to it with working a little bit on the textures, I think, and then it would be fine. I have a question about one of the outfits, the air outfit. Sorry, air outfit. Is this like a two-piece outfit, or is this like one piece? Is this like one dress? Kevin, you're still there? One can never be sure. Kevin? Oh. Kevin, you're back.
Hello.
That was so dramatic.
Hey, did you hear my question? Will it be
Yeah,
like...
so it was a one dress. It was one dress. But then I can understand how it kind of looks like a two-piece thing because of the sheer waistband. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a way to like link it together.
No, it's fine. It was really just a question if this will be, a combinable top with, then another outfit, or if this will be just one singular piece. That was the actual question. So don't worry about
Oh,
it. You don't have to
I was thinking a
fix it.
dress because we don't have any dresses, right?
No, not yet. No, not yet. We should get on that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Something else?
No, I just want to work on that air outfit. I feel like it's missing like a little something. So I'm working on it.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, make it more airy.
Yeah, exactly.
However you do it, but make it more airy. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin. Maybe I think this time it's Hija again, right? Hija, do you care giving a current development update on Chateau Arendelle? And I can, if you guys want, I can share my screen.
Yeah, I always get confused where we stopped last time.
Oh, doesn't matter. You can just go crazy. But I think the last time we went until showing the designer Rex, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
These ones, and I think everything, including like the first drafts for the talking mirror, and like even in your interior and everything, that's all new to the community. So yeah, wherever you want to start, tell me.
Okay. Well, Zoe yesterday had a further development on the the mirror that reacts to the sound, right? Incorporating the crystals. Oh, the tech element you added, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's amazing. And
This
then
one
the
doesn't-
swirls.
Sorry, this one doesn't move with the sound yet, but the other one does.
Ah, that's beautiful though.
Yeah, really nice iteration.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I think I need to download this in order to show the guys. Give me a second. It doesn't, because it's a MOV file. I think it doesn't play.
So cool.
It's actually
Yeah, so you've toned down the subtlety, so it's just right on this one.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yay!
and this one I can definitely help with the texture. I think you used
I'm just
the reference image, right?
so I ended up putting that into Substance Painter, but it was more just for a quick thing, and also I didn't unwrap the mirror properly, so I'm actually just doing that. So yeah, when I've done that, then you can help.
Okay, no
Thank you.
worries. I just show you how to do it, and then you know for the future. Yeah, so the talking back mirror is being explored. That's right. And then Hija, what about this?
Oh yeah, the interior. More development in the interior. So that's pretty much like the view of the living room, with the sunken floor where the seating is, and then a floor where you can see the underwater, or that could be like made opaque. And then there's a way that leads to the library with a staircase.
Can I
leads
just
to the-
quickly bring
Yeah.
attention to the chillaxed martini drinking guy in the middle of this?
He's like a star.
This is my favorite part. This is just hilarious. Okay, I'm sorry.
And we're discussing different textures that we can incorporate as well. Like on the side wall, there's gonna be like a mineral sort of texture with it's opening water, and then and the bar has is gonna have mineral texture as well. It will be like a crystal sort of, and we'll have like a floating hologram bar. Something that defies gravity. Want to just showcase everything that you can do without, being limited by gravity. It's only possible in virtual world.
True.
So
Also, in the seating area, we were planning to exhibit patterned cushions and stuff, right?
mhm.
Maybe something we should should mention?
like accessories that is from local source.
Yeah. And wait, for the now this year?
Oh yeah. And then we have that's his pod for Alana, where she gets ported into. We changed this quite a bit yesterday.
True.
So, yeah.
We don't actually have
That,
anything.
that's not gonna like work anymore. But that's sort of like a rough photo bash. But we evolved from that, so we'll have something more. And then that's like just different idea of the Stasis pod. We're not doing the flowers anymore, but it's gonna have like a bit of techie feeling with the natural sort of like mystical elements as well.
Yeah, I mean the flowers we will do on the fairy pool, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's the her electric,
okay,
current.
that's still gonna
I'm just
be
not doing well with it.
yeah. I think that's everything from that.
I feel like there was more, but
Yeah, there's the stuff that I haven't put here yet.
right.
Wait, actually, give me. Sorry, this shouldn't be on the call. Sorry. So we have on the upper floor we have one glass cabinet which Jevels will exhibit their selection and on like with pieces. We will have 8 designer racks that can carry stuff, and then we will have what's the last one? We will have a middle display in which we were thinking to showcase and now finding all the different things. That's so much harder. Sorry. I think it's this here. I think this is what you meant when you said the new stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so this is like kind of a middle display. We could have like mannequin. Actually, I made the mannequin. I could also import it now. One mannequin that is sitting on this like wing, whatever. What is it called?
Swing?
Swing, not wing. Swing. Thank you. Swing, right? On top, of course, the Arendelle Chateau emblem, and very beautiful. Gotta show this here. The really nice hangers that Hija designed. So
And then still I improved.
Perfecting the style. So I will actually upload just this hanger for you guys, so you can simulate your garments on this for the designers who are not here, but already said they would want to participate. Yeah, but I think that's like everything about development so far. We have started creating the stasis pod and therefore like the NFTs that we will do around the festival. So now it's just missing to find some more committed designers to deliver some cool garments to us, simulated on the hanger. I will put that, and I think a lot already saw this, but we have a new channel that's in the event section, and it's called Tech Adfest. And so like any questions you have, you can put in here, but also I kind of put a big message on like the first thing here is like a big message about how to get involved and how to participate in the festival. So yeah, just hit up either Zozzers, Hija, or myself because we're kind of dealing with those inquiries within the team. And this is actually I think a good point to give like the word to Kirsty because Kirsty and also Runa Sonko, who cannot be here today, but they are both working on making it more known that this project is no longer just my project, because I feel it's becoming a problem since we're all working on it, but people still associate Alana mainly with me, and I think we need to make that stop. So Runa Sonko and Kirsi came up with some pretty cool ideas. Kirsi, you wanna take the word?
Sure. Yeah, we're just going to use this opportunity to introduce the team and all the talent behind it. And one way we'll do this is with interviews, so we can use for the website blog posts and cut them up into little sound bites for social media. Also, I think showing work in progress, screenshots, screen recordings, and just talking over them, things like that. That would be an example of just showing how it's all coming together. And I think it just gives an authenticity to the project, and people just love seeing behind the scenes. So when you get to see who's actually working on it, I think it really helps for you to make a connection with the project.
Yeah,
Sounds cool.
sounds good. So if Kirsty writes you and says, I want to talk to you about this, don't be weirded out. Like, just
Don't
answer
go for it.
and do it.
Right, never.
Yes, please. We'll try and get that done this week, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I'll
would
make
be good.
time.
That would be good.
Yes, no, it's not a lot of time. 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Very short. And also, Runa Sonko is probably going to write to you after again, because she wants us to do some video content as well. And
Cool.
so don't be surprised about that either. She also, she made actually, you can follow that up on the social media channel, but I think I can also share that view for a second, because she made a pretty cool document that, and now I need to find it. I think it's this one. Sorry. So confusing. There's like so many documents these days. Sometimes I really don't know where's what anymore. Okay, so she made this really. Can you see it? You should be able
Oh
to.
my
See
god, so organized. I love it.
Yeah,
right?
see that.
It is fucking ingenious. I'm sorry. I really love it. Yeah, she's got this all figured out, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Wow.
Like, okay, so she made 3 different pillars, like she explained last time, right? Educational, community, entertainment, inspiration, and promotional, who we are and what we do. To everything as for the goal to, make this project also more tangible and more understandable to newcomers. So on the top floor, you see like her topics, right? Web3 citizens, Alana, digital designers, partnerships, Alana's future in the Metaverse, digital economy. I think she has like women in Web3. She has like an endless amount of ideas, right? She also called me yesterday with some more ideas that are not even here yet. So obviously this one is marked in red because it takes up the most priority, which still means we're going to include bits and pieces from here into that. So it's not just like, okay, 1 month we are doing this, 1 month we are doing this, and another month we are doing this, right? It's all kind of a colorful mix. And this is actually a good time to give over the word to Deep Thought, who had this genius idea about doing a trailer. You want to explain about that?
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you
no.
did.
So I think when we were having a discussion the other day, one of the things we were talking about was collating like a trailer, which basically walked through and gave you a visual impression of what the project was all about. So we can use a variety of content that we already have, including some of the building that we're doing in Blender and in other mediums, and just bring all that together in into a nice video format with text, etc.
Who on the team can do that? Who's good at video editing? Okay, Stella.
Oh my god. Do you have time?
I'm an amateur. Like I've tried, but I just have to. Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
I can't do
some,
it.
I'm an amateur as well. I'm happy to
Yeah.
pitch in, but I think someone said there was someone who was actually pretty au fait with video editing.
Never made much sense to me either. That's why I've never invoked.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Oh, look at Adam. Adam to
Adam, oh,
rescue.
cool.
Hello.
You look great. Did you put
Hi.
on makeup and found like the perfect evil mastermind chair in your home to go on the call? Just admit
Oh
to
man.
it. Admit
Yeah, I
now.
did it. I did it for the video chat, and I have this as well.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh my. Nice.
Okay, so you can do video editing. No, come back. Like we want to see you all the time.
Come back.
The connection
bad.
doesn't work very well. You can
Okay,
hear me
okay,
though,
fine.
right?
Yeah, we can hear you. So you can
yeah.
do video editing, you
I've
think?
got a team of video production people. Like, all I need to do is give them the content.
Okay.
They do
perfect.
like broadcast ready video editing all the time. So all I would need to do is just give them instructions, the content, and they will do
Okay.
it for you, crunch it away.
Oh, perfect.
So next job
Yeah.
on Monday, coming up with a little bit of a storyline, making sure we get all the materials sorted out, put them up onto a drive, and give that to Adam. Check. The work task. Sounds good.
Great. Yeah.
Awesome.
So I guess on that front, in the channel that we set up for the festival, it'll be worth just sticking in the actual schematics and what resolution and that type of thing is best for the guys to work in. So
Yeah, that would be
we
good.
can stick those dimensions in the channel, because sometimes it works best depending how we're going to project it. I've found out all the specifications for that screen size, so I'll throw those in that channel,
Awesome.
because I'm not sure if they're going to run like 8K, 6K, 4K, or whatever they do.
I mean, some of the material, it's already, like we cannot redo it, obviously, because it was recorded live. But I mean, in some of the materials, we definitely have influence on how big it is. So, yeah, sounds good. So we need the Google Drive, and we need to come up with a
Yeah,
storyboard.
and if they're video pros, they'll be masters at reconfiguring it and just using the best bits. So that sounds great.
Yeah, sounds actually like a plan. I like it. Okay, great. Awesome. Check. Solved. I like that. Actually, a good point in time to give over the word to Adam. Adam, you want to talk to us a little bit more about the event and like new stuff that has come up, or requests, inquiries, everything?
Yeah, sure. So we've been busy working behind the scenes to come up with a kind of announcement. And obviously we've announced your and our partnership, which is great. And that's already generating a load of more interest. Our artists and our musicians, one of which is, I've sent a link to the DJ, the vinyl DJ that will do your content for the music. And other artists are getting in touch with us and just want to be there. So like, I'd love to connect these two worlds, because, by the way, most people here do not use Twitter and they do not use Discord. And even the digital artists don't necessarily do that. When you say digital art, it doesn't necessarily mean what you guys understand as digital art. It's just basically people that work in art that have a digital medium of some kind. And yeah, we've got a lot of interest here in Glasgow and Scotland. I'm now a member of the NFT community, and so yeah, I want to share all that with you. I kind of have to translate a lot into Discord because I'm learning it myself. But now I've got this dedicated channel. You'll see a lot happening in there.
Yeah, Yeah, sounds good. And
That's-
no worries,
that's awesome.
we can also do an intro to Discord course if you guys want. Like you can assemble all of your guys, and I will do my best and teach them on how to use Discord.
Yeah, I think we will need definitely to have a kind of production conversation with myself, Chet, who owns the company that does the productions, and Sean Dempsey, who's basically the young guy on the stage that makes it all happen. And then we'll have a full spec, so that we can run through things that are going to be happening on the day, and then he's happy, he knows who's going to be there and who's in charge. Because obviously we're in charge collectively, but we do need to have a kind of roles and responsibilities map worked out. How do we make decisions? Who's going to provide the material and in what format, etc. All those things are really, really important to try and work out as much as possible now.
Yeah, makes sense. Do you want to organize a call between him and us next week? Maybe for Thursday when we already have the meeting?
Yes, that sounds good. And I can pop him in before then. I've sent him the links, and I'll chat to him this week about prepping him for that meeting. So yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool update. Closet update, website update. Control Z, you're on.
Hello, I'm currently on it. So
Hello,
that's the
Control
update. So
Z.
basically, hopefully I can deploy everything by 9 o'clock. And I think I'm stealing the GoDaddy thing from your side, for the and maybe a few others. So you should be online longer today. But what I definitely miss is GoDaddy, I think. GoDaddy.
I sent you the
login
login.
credentials.
The login credentials for GoDaddy for the normal statement. Yeah, GoDaddy is here. Never send passwords through Discord, please. That's
You don't think I'm gonna change it afterwards? Come on.
no. Everybody says that then basically.
Thanks to Mark, I have now this amazing app, that allows
Bitwarden
me
or
to
anything.
change passwords instantly. And
What
this
is
one
it?
it was anyway up for being changed, because I haven't done that yet. And so that's perfect timing.
You should tell your community what your old password system
No,
is.
come on. Don't be an ass.
And obviously,
I think they have a right to know,
managers,
as your humble followers. I think they this is the kind of thing that they should be privy to.
Don't
The
tell
security
the
of the Elena project is at stake.
and password managers are a single point of failure, depending which one you use as well. So
You know,
I
if
need to
Deep
go.
Thought knows about this, Deep Thought is going to leave the project, Mark. You can never tell him. I can tell everyone else in a singular
You secret
manner,
safe.
but I cannot tell
no,
Deep Thought.
don't worry. You'll be amazed at all the customers running huge networks that have post-it notes with passwords stuck on screen. So,
Bye. This is my password book.
Really?
And I feel ashamed. And this is why I'm becoming a better person, and I'm using now this application, and it's all digital, and it generates passwords, and it's really cool. And I have
But
changed.
arguably, that's probably more secure than rotating the same password across different applications. So,
Okay. How dare you
Let
make
me
me
know
do this,
that.
Mark? How dare you? Okay.
Let me know that.
What? Hijab.
Let me know which app.
Oh, the app. It's called
Uh-huh.
Dashlane.
Dashlane?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. I need help managing my password.
I need help. Don't we all? Okay,
and just
wait.
really importantly, 2FA. Just make sure you enable 2FA
Yeah.
across everything where you can.
That I have actually for not quite.
I also
everything.
strongly suggest Everyone, especially if you're going to be in cryptocurrency, and especially as like community members of stuff, it's a really good idea to get something like a YubiKey and turn on all of Google's advanced security features.
Yeah, I've got the YubiKey. I've got the two models. They're pretty good actually.
I think if you're in cryptocurrency, it's no longer optional.
Okay.
Can you write a little tutorial so we
Yes,
can
please.
know how to do that, please? Because that's important stuff.
I'm kind of busy
Or just like write
at the moment.
notes.
But yeah, absolutely, I will. I'll be happy to prepare a document and share it with the Elena community.
Also, like I would really like hear the thing of password managers.
Yeah.
Like to use it because it's the single point of failure. But which one do you use? Do you use a self-hosted then as a last resort and never trust anything which is on the cloud, or like?
Yeah, I'd say the single point of failure is still a valid criticism, but compared to what people usually do, it's infinitely better. So, like, especially with, I can confirm for things like Dashlane, not all password managers, but certainly Dashlane stores all of the user material encrypted. So even if someone was to break into the server, such as what's happened at Sony more than once, nothing is stored as plain text, right? It's important to realize as well that Telegram stores everything as plain text. So if anyone was to ever break into the server, they would be able to read all of your conversations and things like that. But Dashlane, yeah, everything's encrypted. So as long as they don't get a hold of your one, access password, they can't actually retrieve that information without it. They can still, it's still possible for someone to, for example, introduce a rogue interface and steal your password that way, or steal your password with a keylogger or something like that. And then, yes, potentially all of your passwords are at stake. But at the moment, most people will just have like a single password that they use for everything, or some derivative of that password that they use for everything, and generally with very low entropy. There was actually, there's a database now of stolen passwords that you can look at. And it's amazing to see just how frequent some passwords are. And so if you're actually trying to break into a user's account, generally you don't need to do anything at all other than run that database against their email address, and you can break into a very large number of user accounts that way. So because that's what most people are doing, even though there is a single point of failure on password managers, it's still a dramatic improvement. And if you combine it with things like F2A, it's very, very difficult for someone to get access.
Yeah, I think that's the key. That if you're running 2FA or YubiKey or advanced additional security layers, then it sort of doesn't matter whether you have a single point of failure in the password manager or using other rotational methods. It's definitely far more secure, like you say.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Sorry for the short interruption, but it's so interesting.
No, it's valuable. I'm aware of that. I just feel embarrassed that for the longest time I ignored that, even though my own dad is like into cybersecurity. So, like if he would know, he would probably also kill me. So, okay, website. Wait, what did you say, Control Z? I have to stay up late? But if I stay up late, you
with
stay
late,
up
I mean
very,
like
very
from
late.
now 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that's not late for me. It's like...
Yeah, that's actually 9 for me, so that's also not late for me. So latest it should get 10 or something, and there could be like one interruption then with because as I know for Alana there is a Gmail address in use now.
Yeah. I sent you that, didn't I?
Yeah, I know, and I don't say anything now. We'll have a look at this later.
Okay,
But, yeah.
sounds good. But it's on the way, like Austrian people like to say. Okay, so we have the social media we have discussed. We have anything else for the brand strategy? Kirsty, sorry, I kind of forgot to ask you.
No, nothing urgent, nothing. No.
Nothing. Okay, fine. I think we're kind of through, unless someone has to
Just
add
on
something.
the brand strategy, to the point I think
Yeah.
Adam made, I was looking into carbon neutral NFT minting platforms. I think I found a couple like Immutable X, and there's another couple of platforms I think I've got on my other laptop which are ostensibly carbon neutral and would allow us to mint NFTs, etc. on there. So that would be compatible with the the whole festival ethos. So when I get on my other machine, I'll put the links in the chat.
Yeah, that's awesome. We also should make sure, because we're kind of eager to use our own smart contracts for minting. So we should kind of find out not just the platforms, but also if there is a way to deploy it through our own contracts.
Yeah, there is. There's a GitHub repo for Immutable, which I do have on this machine. So
okay.
I'll drop that into the chat.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we're kind of good. I will post out much more stuff during the week. So just kind of make sure that you have Alana and my account are the ones you're following, right? So you get like updates, even though I won't be tagging you, and and repost that. Also, I think maybe during the next week, Control Z, do you think you will have the capacity to go with us through the PFP design? These like face rings for the Twitter profiles and Instagram profiles and so on.
Yes,
Because
next week is definitely better for me. This week was just super stressful, and
this week is also over. Just saying.
yeah, but
guy.
Over too soon.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
because-
always take a calendar which takes my Gmail address, so it's in my calendar. Otherwise, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think we can actually do it also during next Thursday's meeting. Maybe we can meet like a little bit before the time, if you have time, and then we can kind of discuss on how to make it better. Because I remember you were not really happy with the balancing of the lines, so I want you to be happy and to use that to frame your little cute dog.
Yes, but when I actually think about it, we can make this maybe like generative, like have beautiful not sliced forms, but like curly rings, and it's based on a little algorithm or something. That would also be a possibility if I think now of it.
Yeah, we could do that with displacement. The question is if it will look good. I think we can guarantee that it will look good if it has like 2 different layers of displacement.
Blender can use Python scripts, so it could be like even possible. So it would be like, I don't know, maybe give it a one shot, better than nothing.
I think we can actually do that. Okay, sounds good. Let's talk about it on Thursday, if we don't see each other anyways early in the week, because we will probably, right? I think we will.
We will.
Okay, sounds good. Good. I think we have covered so far everything. Anyone else wants to add something? For all the people who didn't come, even though they promised to come. They're so lucky I'm recording this.
It's quite a full turnout, even so.
Yeah, but it's like, except for Mark and Vlad, it's essentially the core team, not the community. But it's fine. But I thought, we could answer some questions today about how to have the designers get involved into the space. Because I already know probably that a lot of them have questions about it. So I was like hoping, now it turned out to be actually almost like a core team call. But I was hoping we could have answered some questions about, how to prepare the files and all of that. But it's fine. All of those questions will probably come into my inbox during the next week. It's fine. Okay, cool, guys. thank you so much for coming. I'm so happy everyone is like, has a clear focus on what's going on. And yeah, we have our individual meetings during the week, so we get more stuff done.
Super exciting.
Sunday.
We're all highly motivated.
Yay!
Silent celebration.
This will be great.
Yes.
Just
Yay!
load up your inbox with half-baked ideas, throughout the week randomly instead. It'll be more fun that way.
Yeah, I love when you put out your ideas. We need to make space for those ideas. Also in the, I don't know if you guys have seen the patterns that Vlad came up with, but they look pretty cool. Like, we should do something with it. I cannot tell you that I have yet a great idea for it, but we will do something with it. Don't you worry.
Yeah, also, Vlad, with your authoring skills, when you look at some of the gamification, metaverse gamification, there's quite a bit of emphasis placed on the lore and the backstory and so forth. So your imaginative writing skills may well come to the fore there.
Well, just let me know what you guys need and we'll work something out. Because, you're helping me learn how to get into some of this for some of the other projects I have. And I'm probably going to lean on a couple of you because I've kind of tipped my hand a little bit to Stella already on some of the projects I've got in mind. And I'm going to need to start moving on them soon because, well, some of them rely on me getting into certain places quick enough before somebody else steals my thunder. So I've got to move fast. But, this is happening. Anyway, I'll shut up now because I don't want to go too far. But, So if you got something in mind, get a hold of me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm busy. I do a lot of things. I've got more irons in the fire than I know what to do with. So if you want something, come to me, say, I want this. If I throw up an idea and you like that idea, come back to me and get with me and say, this is what we want to develop. Because completely honest, once the idea is up, if you don't come back to me and say, hey, we need to develop this, I'm probably moving on to the next idea because they flash that fast. It's not that I don't want to sit down and develop them. They just come that fast. If I don't have something to hook on and start developing and working on it, the next one's rolling through.
Okay, we
Sorry.
hear you.
I think we're all like a blacksmith's forgery. There's so many irons going on in the fire in everyone's personal lives. So no problem.
No, I actually do that too on the side for fun.
What do you mean with
really.
personal lives? What is the meaning of that?
Yeah, I got a forge. Hammer and anvil.
Oh, nice.
No, I do the armored combat like you see at Renaissance fairs when I was younger. So I built many suits of armor, and of course you had that was what I did for kicks. Full contact, MMA with weapons and armor. Swords, axes, arrows fly past your head.
Whoa.
There's a couple of those festivals in England, in the UK and Scotland where they do it on horseback and, it's the full chainmail armor.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
2 suits of chain. I've got 3-4 suits of plate that I've built. They're all sitting out rusting right now, but yeah, I've got them. I'm 50. I've got bad knees, bad back, life ridden hard and put away wet after doing that. Only done the horseback thing one time in the middle of the night, drunk in somebody else's armor, because I wanted to see what it was like, and the guys that did it let me get up there because we were all way too far into our cups to think that it was a bad idea. He came charging down at me. At the last minute, he turns the lance sideways and baseball bats me off. It was a fun time.
Oh, look at Adam's phone there.
Is this your armor? Don't you guys tell me you all have armor at home?
That's a joisting armor there.
That's late period. That's late period jousting armor. Mine's nowhere near that. Mine would be more what they call parchment plate, probably early 15th century.
Oh, so specific.
Oh no, I I actually clept out of my art history class when we were going through the Air Force. They would take you in after hours, after I got off work in the morning. I would go in and take the CLEP test. I actually clept out of the art history class, not because I knew anything about art history, but because I would look at the art and I could tell approximately what time, so I could get kind of an idea who the artist was and what time period by the armor.
Oh.
It worked. It got me through. I guarantee you, I barely passed it. I guarantee it was one of those, because they take a pass-fail. I guarantee it was one of those, when it would paint pass-fail, it was like, boy, he slid in there right on. But I got through.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
No, this is actually a good story. Vlad, I might come to you for something when it comes to the writing stuff for the trailer, if you'd like to.
We can talk. Just let me know what you need. We'll talk it out.
As soon as we have the concept clear, I will reach out to you. It's actually really amazing.
We'll make something up.
Okay, but it cannot involve armor, please.
Oh, come on.
No. Okay, guys.
Actually, that's what you. Oh no, that's what you really need to do. You need to come up with some RFID tags in some kind of bodysuit or into 3D printed plastic armor, and then some kind of one censored on to make them like blades, so that they are a virtual dueling. And it has to be because the blades can't block each other because there's nothing solid there. It would be a whole new style of dueling that would only be available for your little setup. And then you could hold actual trees right there at your castle.
Like a samurai lightsaber duel.
Well, no, I'm thinking more Claymore, Florentine, Rob Roy. Have you seen the movie Rob Roy?
No.
Like a Highlander type of. I think I have, yeah.
Well, because you're that's your theme. So I'm thinking Elven fairy / Rob Roy kind of thing. Fairy blades. Maybe when you look at them through augmented reality or whatever, they just flash sparks and fly sparks or whatever instead, so that they're not actually blades clashing on it because you can't get the feedback. But what they would be is like a shower of sparks that they fly at each other, and both sides the guys are having to get physically out of the way, and so they would be physically trying to spray each other with these sparks while trying to get out of the way, and you'd have a whole new sport, for lack of a better term, of these dueling contests. And if you did it right with enough visuals, you could actually have, it'd be a video game basically. You could set up tourneys. It could be a draw all on its own. Still more work than I want to deal with, but it could be done. It'd be cool as hell.
Okay,
Vlad, you've just given yourself another project. This I can make happen in Scotland. We'll do Scottish battles with claymores and Rob Roy, and we've got the armor and the suit in real life. Just come over here. Bring your tools. My mate has a forge.
How can I get anyone here ever
replace
to
my
focus?
old man needs, and I'll be over with the real deal all day long. I'd have a blast, but not able to do that anymore, unfortunately. I miss it.
Next year, we will have these for you.
Oh,
nice.
I've got several of my own. I'll bring them.
Can you pass the airport?
Oh, I'd have to have them shipped in. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, no, seriously, I've got a 55-gallon drum with some broken, some not, in all various stages of repair and disrepair and whatnot, where we've been fighting the whole crowd, just literally just crammed down in this 55-gallon drum.
That's a beautiful sculpture or light ornament to your right, Adam, behind you there. I just suddenly noticed that.
Yeah, that was great.
It's
Like a
lamp, no?
sphere. Beautiful.
It's a light shade. It's supposed to go there, but
Where there's just a
it's,
wire
it's
hanging out.
there. It's there at the moment because it's too heavy and it's got to have a separate bit of structure in the ceiling. But it's just an
Right.
IKEA one, really cheap.
Really, it looked like some sort of abstract, high-tech ornament there. That must be the way the light caught it.
Totally.
I used to have that one, like the first version of it, which came with an orange inlay. And
It's a circle like that.
I'm
Oh,
so
it's cool.
sorry, Adam, to tell you, but it's really a hassle to clean it. So I'm already feeling very sorry towards you.
But so are all chandeliers. I've had other experiments. There's this one down there which doesn't work from China.
Of course, there is only the choice between IKEA high-tech looking lamps and chandeliers. It's obviously like one or the other. I'm sorry.
Hard choice.
Hard choice. Definitely then, the one you have now. Wait, are you in the office space? Is this like...
Yes, it's my living room.
Oh, it's your living room?
This is my living room. There's the fireplace. That's the window outside. The park is actually just there.
Oh, nice.
Where I came from. The office is down that street. I'm in the living room because it was lighter and better than the other room for the video call earlier.
Okay, I see. It's really nice place. Not like my living
Thank you.
Yeah, it is nice.
Bancor.
I like the getting view of the city as well.
Yeah, it's a nice spot. You can kind of watch the world go by in the morning. Everyone's going to school, and I'm sitting there with my coffee.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Cool.
Nice.
I don't see much from here. I have these like windows, which are not really windows, and they're like to the inside of the building, and then essentially my whole office is like on the hallway, if you say so. Like the only thing that's separating me from the rest is this curtain that I installed and made, and this is my little hammock to, nap. To nap. And you already know those guys I have regular video chats with, and there's my cool password book that you all know about now.
Don't show it.
It means I just have to finally get rid of it. I think this was Mark's intention by calling me out on it, that I finally transfer all the passwords and get rid of this stupid book, and I should do that.
Burn it.
Just put recipes on the front and put it in the kitchen. Make it look different.
I can do that. All right, guys, it was really nice chatting with everyone. I have to get back to doing a lot of stuff. So, and I think some of you as well.
You will be online in Discord, Stella, because I need you.
You need me, I'll be here, I promise.
I still need the background video with the pod.
Yeah, I don't have
station.
it. I can only give you an image for now. Will that be good enough, like a placeholder image?
Yes, just send it over to me.
Would you be able to tell me the resolution you need it to be in? Or dimensions?
Best would be 1000. No, what is the next resolution to 1008? 1920 per 1080. Is it this? Oh,
yeah.
Wait.
That's the standard one. I have that for you. No problem.
Exactly. I need the standard one.
Okay. I will prep that now. Send that to you. And I will be here.
I also use like a small, like the Alana avatar for the website, and I use the one from Medium and the same one that is also on Mirror.
Oh, you mean like the PSP?
We'll see it later. I can show you a preview now.
Okay, yeah, show me a preview. And this is when everyone just stayed. This is so funny.
Yeah, because
You
we
guys
like
can,
hanging out.
I mean, I love you having, a good time here. Please stay. Definitely. Okay, wait, where are you putting the preview, or you're sharing your screen?
Wait, I'm sharing my screen. I just
Yeah.
like.
Also, Lara is working on the higher resolution of the emojis. So she already did one 3000 by 3000, but she's doing also all the other ones. So you have them for the website once we get to that. Because just for you guys, Control Z had this idea to use the emojis that Lara made with so much love and care, and turn them into SVGs and essentially buttons for the website, which I thought was like really
Cool
cute
icons.
and cool.
Yeah, that's a really nice idea.
I really like it. It's gonna be so cute. I like cute stuff. Okay. Let's see what you got. Hey.
So it's not finished or anything. I still need to change the font and everything. It looks basically like a mirror site more or less, but I'm like thinking of putting this away and to get in touch and everything smaller. But it's also nice because it's animated, and yeah, it would be, I don't know. These will be changed to the buttons then from the medium, mirror. What do we have on social?
I send you the list. But essentially,
Yeah, we have Twitter, Discord, Medium, Mirror, Instagram. It's already responsive.
Okay, that's cool. You're gonna use the colors in some kind of format?
Yes, I will change that now.
Awesome. Cool. And the fonts
I
I
put
sent
this
you
away.
before.
I think everything is too big now. It's like,
yeah. But the fonts you have already, right? The typefaces. I sent
no,
you.
I still need the is there like the pixels and the other one?
Didn't I send this to you before? Okay, wait, let me get that.
Wait, I have to go.
You have to go now.
No. Be yourself confused. Everyone else is already taking overview. Did you share it with me?
Infrastructure.
Knowledge base. The Git book is here.
Oh yeah, typefaces. I got for you Basetica, Nina, and Pexel Grotesque. Yeah, I shared this with you before, but I can share it again. No worries.
Please share it again. I also put this away, the sub, like this is the slice of my personal, the web, blah, blah, blah. We need something different here. Nice. Yes, it's correct.
Okay, where should I put this for you? Is it okay to put it in brand strategy website?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
And the background image, I think that's the most important one. That makes it look better.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this quickly. Give me a sec. Oh, I also forgot to tell you guys. I sent the necessary files for the hallway guys in as well. So they are gonna start working. Jacob said probably starting next week, so not this week, but the week after, starting to set up, the Alana interface with which people then can interact. So I'm very excited about that as well. And yeah.
Oh, nice, for the 3D modeling element.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can interact directly. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, first it will not be responsive, right? Because we need to connect the chatbot for that or something. But like, at least people can, just test it out and essentially talk as being Elena. And I don't remember actually who of you had this idea before, but one of you had this idea before where Elena has like the voices of many, so to say. Where, I'm not the only one voicing her, but instead we come up with a way that she takes on multiple voices at the same time. And I thought it was funny, and we could ask people to test it out and then cut together like a compilation of it. As long as it's funny stuff. If they're saying, you know, shitty stuff, obviously not.
Do you mean
I
like
thought
sort of
could-
that
it could be fun.
Tibetan chanting kind of effect,
Wait, what?
where people can, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, the throat singing, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Mark? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if she meant the synthesis of a million voices, but rather individual people talking and then taking the content and being able to play it back, I guess.
But
Yeah, so I guess, yeah,
wait, this
that's
is a
what's
cool
what was
But
idea.
I
unclear.
like your
Does she-
idea of Tibetan throat
Yeah.
singing. That could throw a whole new angle on it.
This is great, Mark. Thank you. This is a good idea. How can we do that? This is like the most infamous question in this project. How can we do that? Okay,
We
will
can do
figure
it.
out.
We have the technology.
Even if we don't, we will figure it out, as per usual.
We'll make it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to get this graphic. I think it should be here. Is it though? Yeah, here it is. Okay. I think. Or not? Damn. Oh. Is this it?
You put
Yeah,
it into the bread strategy. Ah, yeah.
Found it? Okay, I
Found it, yeah.
I actually rendered a banner image from the Javits project before, and I think we can use that for like as a placeholder for now. It's not perfect, it's not ideal, but I think it's better than having nothing. So until we actually have the stasis pod and those renderings up, sounds good. Giving my own answer.
I'll
Has
give
to
you
sound
feedback.
good. What?
Can I see a preview of how this looks? Like just to get a feeling if it's dark, bright.
Oh yeah, wait. Let me share my screen quickly. Ooh. Not sorry. Let me try this again. Wrong screen. It would be this one. Is that okay for now? Until we have the actual rendering? The video?
Yes, it's okay. It's okay.
Hmm?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. Oh. What the hell? I think that didn't go so well. Why is it not? Oh, never mind. My mistake. Just ignore me. Is everyone still here? Are you guys still here?
I'm just enjoying listening to you guys chat.
I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah, we're all here.
it's like having companions while doing some work.
We all love the creative process.
Oh, guys, have you heard of the companion cube? Is this like something you know about?
No, what is it?
Decentraland.
Yeah, from Portal.
Decentraland.
Yeah, from Portal, exactly.
It's from Portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we make something similar for Alana? Like have Alana have her
The
own
companion cube can accompany you no further and must be euthanized.
Wait, what?
Yeah, have you played Portal?
No, I haven't. I just heard about it.
The
And I thought
level,
it was cool.
the first level, you see the companion cube is like the same as the normal cubes, but it has a love heart painted on it, and you're supposed to carry it with you throughout the whole level. But it can't accompany you to the next level, and so the robotic voice instructs you to incinerate it, and that it has to be euthanized. So you have to develop like a strong bond with it, and then you have to euthanize it. It's part of the challenge.
That's fucked up. We're not gonna.
The
We're
whole
not gonna kill
the
it.
whole game is pretty fucked up.
The game
That's
is
the
the
same
best game
technique.
ever. The cake is a lie.
Yeah, that's the
actually,
same
the
technique
game
they
is
use to
very
train
quotable.
some special forces troops.
Oh man. Can we still have a companion cube and not annihilate it? Is that an option? And we just call it something different? I thought it was so cute. Why is the world
But I
full
like
of
the
fucked up people?
I like the concept. I like the concept without the euthanasia element at the end. That could be quite interesting. Combining your Tibetan throat singing with a robotic voice, Mark. That some type of different, like robot voice, like companion for Alana.
Yeah. I'm worrying about all of the voice stuff. Like, where do we actually get? I mean, I know of some applications that offer AI voices. The question is if we could use them and mix their voices, like Mark suggested,
Yeah,
right? And then
you can do that. I've got various music equipment. I'm sure other people here have as well. You can use native instruments, and you can use different applications to change the frequency and tone of the voice.
Okay. The only thing is, if I play this in my head right now, I feel it might sound threatening, like having like all of these different voices coming at you at the same time. So we would need to find a way to make it sound safe, calming, like the whole concept, like befitting this concept specifically, it cannot sound dangerous.
Oh, right. I thought you were implying a singular voice at a time, not like 1,000 voices coming at you, because that would be a bit disconcerting, I think. Like some of the sat-nav voiceovers you can get, which some are really calming, like 200 yards, take the first road on the left, rather than something, quite jarring and aggressive where it gets you hyped when you're driving.
You can narrate
You want something calming, don't
everything.
you?
Why? How do you do that? You need to teach us.
Do what? Sorry.
You have to teach us to talk like you, so we can narrate. Like, you should be a narrator for, I don't know, a movie or a series or something. I feel like with your voice you can narrate everything and it sounds cool. Like, if I do that...
No, surely not.
Not working.
You guys have cool voices.
Not really.
But yeah, no, we could work it out, couldn't we? I think you're right around it has to sound compelling, safe, sane, something that is interesting if you're doing that type of voiceover.
Yeah, interesting yet calming.
Intriguing, calming.
It's gonna be difficult though, but yeah, we should definitely do that, especially when we're getting to the part of voicing the chatbot and stuff. Oh, by the way, have we settled on a chatbot for Discord? Sorry, I kind of lost track. Deep thought.
I stuck in like 3 or 4 potentials in
Yeah.
it's probably like 200 pages in the past, but if you go into the search function, there's a couple that are premium ones, and there's a couple which are a bit more experimental. There is a couple that are AI, so AI type bot functions. It's probably worth just setting up a channel and a separate channel and just inviting the one on that we think, and then just trying it out.
I can just first make it a chatbot test channel for
Exactly.
us in Nucleus, and then we're just gonna go from there, right?
Yeah, and we don't want one that needs webhooks or anything dangerous like that. So
okay.
I'm pretty sure they don't require any admin privileges.
Okay.
And a couple seemingly have AI style
I just
simulated.
You have named bot ghost.
Try the Disco bot, I think. One was like a no-code builder that allowed you to put in
code.
put in reactions, etc.
Okay, I will do that. Actually, fucked up the channel creation as per usual. Chatbot test. Make it private. Nucleus Alter Agri will have access for now. And, the bots.
So the purpose was, again, we wanted the bot to be able to run quizzes and basically some minor interaction, right? So when someone was on the channel and they would type something, it would type something back effectively. It didn't necessarily have to pass a Turing test, but it had to provide some fun and excitement.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly not my forte. So who is fun and exciting on here?
What do you mean?
Adam
all
is like,
we're all fun and exciting.
Like, no, I'm not fun and exciting. I'm on my phone. I knew I would catch you with
Nominate a head of fun and exciting. Sounds like a community leadership role to me.
You guys have quite impeccable timing, Mark and Adam. Okay, what?
That's because you need to hold someone accountable. If things aren't fun or exciting, it has to be someone's fault. You need to hold someone to account. So it's good to appoint someone to that role. I personally am going to vote for Deep Thought to absorb this responsibility.
Agreed.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Deep Thought and Adam, this is
Do
now
I
your
get
shared
extra
project.
pay?
You
Yeah,
guys.
look, I'll help Deep Thought. I'll take joint responsibility for fun.
Sounds good.
If you want.
This is so
Adam
funny.
Can share meme mastery and ministerial fun.
Yeah, we will be the ministers of fun. So you better get ready.
Exactly. We'll be expecting various challenges every week. We'll put you through your paces.
I think this is great. You guys are signed up for the task. Bring some fun to the server. Something that I definitely cannot manage to do. So you're in it.
Cool. So in that test channel then, if you, not now because I know you're overwhelmed, but when you invite the bot, etc., then Adam and I can test it out. In fact, we can all test it out.
Yeah, sounds good.
Because I know some of them, I checked the write-up, and some of them were, not safe for work. In other words, it would go a bit AWOL, it would go a bit postal, and start responding with like some wild responses. But I think this one seems to be okay.
Okay. Goes a bit AWOL. Yeah, I mean, it's a private channel. We can test it out. If we find it funny enough, I put it into the general into like the welcome section, and then the community can test it out. If it's not going completely crazy, I think it will be fine. Actually, now I need my glasses.
That sounds good.
I'm gonna be lost without.
Sounds great, and I'll make it even more fun by adding electro like this.
Yeah, it brings a whole new meaning to Housebot.
I really love the vibe in this channel, to be honest. Really.
Me too. Oh man, yeah. Sure.
I'm left thinking that we could do absolutely anything as a community. Every time I come on these calls.
Me too. Nothing seems impossible with you guys. Also, just saying, the Discord bot I'm installing right now, it's called DiscoBot. So
exactly, that's sort of why I picked it. Really.
Adam, your point on.
Give it a little glittery disco ball icon, and we're away.
Oh yeah, I should. Wait, let me do that.
Love it.
Oh, glasses. Oh. The disco ball is not working, but I have a dancing dude. Does the dancing dude work for you as well?
Yeah, that works fine. Which reminds me, before I forget, I was going to say for the festival, Adam, I'm sure you guys already have. It's probably worth us. Next month is May, right? And then it's in June. I was just thinking it'd be useful to have maybe an Excel spreadsheet where we have each week drawn out. We have our different swim lanes. So like I know we've got merch. We've got a couple of different threads running, Stella, where we just look at the critical dates and milestones.
Yeah.
Because then we can all deliver our bits and pieces.
Yeah.
To the right dates, because it's with everyone's busy lives, it'll be easy to slip something.
And we actually have that on Reich until, well, finally, hopefully, someone. The D-Work guys are figuring this out. But I think we need to update it.
Yeah, Reich. Wow.
Extending trial.
Oh, fine. Let's get another tool on. Yeah, no, that's exactly it with the swim lanes. Perfect.
Yeah, I put this already in here. I think that was the meeting you missed the other time.
That'll be it.
Yeah. So it's Alanatheweb3girl phase 1, which goes until November
Infinity.
24. No, this is only until November 24. We're actually on tight schedule here. We're just slow. We're so slow. No, just kidding. We're not slow. It just takes time to build out stuff the right way. And yeah, it should be kind of everything in here. And I shared it before, but let me share it. Let me share it again.
Cool.
I did actually.
Yeah, I was thinking anything specific for the festival threaded in between those. If there's anything we needed to do that we might miss, like merch would be a good one to do.
Yeah. So everything here is let me actually get this up. Archiverse, right, has its own kind of timeline, and yeah.
Oh right, yeah. Got it.
Until now it only had like those two, so we can add obviously tasks, right? Like for example merch. We can add what else? We can add the NFTs, right? We can include the chateau.
Stickers would be good if we could get. People love stickers to put on laptops and phones and.
Actually.
Yeah, I mean that's absolutely brilliant. Just to add to that, I'll read up on that Reich board and I'll maybe create my own for the festival, just so it's more detailed, so you know what's going on.
That sounds good. We can also work in yours if you want to. Then we have it all in one place. works for me as well. I can just copy stuff over to yours if you want.
Fine. I'll pay for that Reich if you need to pay for it.
No, like right now I have a free version because I'm only using, you know, it essentially just for this.
Okay.
So
I'll do that too, the free version.
Okay, yeah. Free is good enough for now, I think. So the chateau should be definitely ready around like 23rd. The designer collabs should be done by here. Merch.
See with
Merch is kind of dependent on the NFT.
Daniel.
Huh?
Do you know the design of the chateau? So see with Daniel, my friend who's an architect who we're going to speak to tomorrow.
Yeah.
He can work extremely quickly, but only with pen and paper and 2 dimensions. If we were to convert to 3, I need to get him somebody to work with. And I have people we can work with here, but he's super fast at designing and putting concepts together. So that could happen like within a couple of weeks or maybe a week. Just if you want to just map out all of the kind of main sketch design, I think that can be done with Daniel.
I mean, we kind of already have that, right? We are looking for an outer shell, essentially. If he could help with that, that would be really good. And then we could also model it.
Yeah, he could do that.
Right? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I can explain this to him tomorrow, hopefully in a way that he will not feel completely overwhelmed. And I think we will then, you know, he can do pen and paper. Like, look at Hija's stuff, right? Hija is doing kind of the virtual version of pen and paper. And then we're essentially starting to translate it into models. So it's definitely doable because, you know, we don't have to be super detailed in many things, right? Main area is kind of like getting like this whole thing together so it looks cool, having like here and there some details, and then implementing the garments from the designers. And also I was thinking for the mills who are doing designs but also doing fabrics, we should probably just hang some you know, some neatly draped fabric similar to this onto those racks, you know, like ignore then the hanger, right? And rather I do like 2 more of those, for example, and have people like, you know, just drape a cool fabric here in different length, right? And display the patterns on top. I think that would be really nice to, you know, not make it only about fashion, but also like the ingredient of amazing textiles that Scotland has to offer. That sounds good.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. That'd be amazing. And maybe there could be something which was an art gallery space as well on the outside of the chateau, or like attached to it, so that we can put pieces of art.
Yeah,
NFTs.
definitely. We actually have
Yeah,
space.
definitely.
Yeah, right. We have space on the bottom floor. Like, you know, this is just one view, but the other side, except for the talking mirror, is essentially like a free entrance hall. So we could put up like cool art pieces and NFTs in there.
Yeah, because then we can use collaborations. And then we should have a space for party as well, like music.
I mean, that would be definitely the living room. Come on. Here's the bar. There's like a chill out area. This is definitely a place to have the party.
It'd be nice. It reminds me of
we can do a DJ pult here.
of like Ibiza space terraces where you go from inside the bar to the outside terrace. So somewhere where you could go from inside there to an outside space as well would be nice.
How do I get these DJs who are actual DJs into your little room there? And how do I like record them so that they can digitally be in that model? Like, what do I tell them to do? Because I've got no clue, but they would love to do that.
That would be
and even if it's just an avatar, it can be just an avatar. Like, you know, we've got the actual music, we can upload it.
Oh, hey, I have an idea. we could use, we could actually have them set up their own avatar through Ready Player Me, and then download that avatar, because it is already rigged, isn't it, Deep Thought? I think
Yeah, it is.
rigged. And then we can use it for
Unlike
VTubing, right?
Yeah, even the Mona models we built, you can get up to 50 people in those, and have people dancing around in that. So yeah, we can do that. In fact, I think actually, Adam, for the future, that's a really good point. That because obviously we're on an accelerated timeline for the event here, which is in June, but moving forward, I think having that ability, because at the moment, people are doing that in different virtual worlds where they're either projected internally within the virtual world onto a screen, and then the avatars are looking at the DJ playing in real time, or they also have a representation of their avatar playing a virtual deck within the virtual environment. But I think it's definitely something we can all build on and create moving forward as well.
Brilliant. Let's do that with Lee. I'll use her as a guinea pig, and you give me the instructions to create an avatar. I'll get her to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can show you now if you want to. It's
I'm gonna be passing it on, but you could just send me the instructions or the website.
Yeah. It's called Ready Player Me.
I'll try and learn myself. So if you can show me, so Ready Player Me. All right, I'll write this down.
Yeah. Wait. Let me actually. Give me a second. Give me a second. Gotta log in here. They have really done major updates, I would say, to the platform now that they got all of this seed money. It's pretty cool. I also updated Elena. She still doesn't really look very Elena, I think, but she's still cool. So.
Yeah. So if I where are we? What? TechFest. If I just give an example, let me just drop into the TechFest, the Mona space I built.
Can they go into games, because we're using games like VChat, which is like a virtual reality game, VR chat I think it's called, and so we'll have this gaming environment, and they have you can port in files. I'll send you a link to it, but you can upload your own files. I was thinking, well, we could just upload this, and then you could be playing the game, and then visit Alana Archiverse.
So Adam, if you in tech that's confusing. Tech Ad VFest. I've stuck a link in. If you click on that link, just as an example, you can go into that world and use Ready Player One avatar.
Got you.
And basically run around within that space. And if you once you're in there, if you press V, you'll get a standard avatar, but you can use Ready Player One.
Okay.
And so that's an example of that's in Unity, but that's an example of a virtual space where you can have multiple people within it and use chat as well.
Excellent. I'll check that out. So it's in Unity, this other game I was thinking we could use, because we're doing VRs on it. It's called VR Chat. And do you know it? And also there's this Walk the Plank game we're going to do.
Right.
I don't know. Basically, people walk the plank. And honestly, you just watch the videos of people watching it, and they're climbing on the floor and they're screaming their heads off. The whole aim of the game is to go up this 20-story building and then just basically jump off the plank. But you can't do it. It's the weirdest feeling ever.
Was there there were videos of like people putting a bit of wood in their living room floor and then falling off it because they're getting vertigo?
Yeah, Richie's
Oh
Plank
my God.
Experience, it's called.
Right.
So we'll have
So
that on site.
you can see how easy it is to, like on Stella's screen, how easy it is to customize your avatar.
Wow. Yeah.
And then use that. You can then port that across multiple metaverses that support the Ready Player One format.
Right. I'll get Lee to do that. And I'll teach her how to do it, and then I'll get back to you. Because she can't actually be there every single day because she's going to another festival. So I thought it'd be quite cool to actually just have her as an avatar the whole time.
Yeah, no, it makes complete sense, right? Because it's like the whole remote work thing where everyone realizes actually you don't really have to go to an office. You can work from anywhere. And it's the same concept here. You can, we did a Metaverse music event connected into Decentraland a while back. And that was DJs from across the world, like a follow the sun model. It was actually for New Year's Day, and there were different DJs playing at different points in time, going all the way around the world. And it's so easy now. People can do stuff from virtually anywhere.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, even if we manage to do that with just one thing, I recommend it be like a DJ, and you can swap the DJ over, because DJs are easy to go in and out, whereas bands a lot harder.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Really,
Who are you doing there, Stella? Who are you making?
Oh,
who are you making?
I took actually the banner image that I sent to Control Z, and I generated an avatar, and then I only changed like the dressing. So you could even ask your DJ friend of like, a portrait of herself and have the system kind of generate an avatar for her. It's really easy. You go to create new avatar, and then it completely guides you through the system. So and now we
That's
have.
Great.
And then Stella, if you click on that link I put in the chat, you can show how easy it is just to take that avatar you just created, I think, within there.
Yeah, so now it's really just about going on this little sign that says download and copy avatar link, right? Or download GLB file directly. So I could send you guys the avatar I just made, and you have the freedom to do stuff with it, I think. Should let me put this in tag advest.
Which is pretty amazing that they're allowing you to download a fully rigged model.
Yeah, because now
but then,
if I...
So let's just think through the business side of this, right? Slightly. Because this is really cool. But, what we're about to do is give other people this fantastic idea. So I'm wondering, should we be using Alanatheweb3girl as the DJ, and then she plays other people's music, and they are like, having to use her brand and our brand, and therefore that's why it's good for us? Or is it just about the fact that this new experience is going into the chateau, and that's obviously going to bring interest, and anyone can port their avatar in there?
Wow, good question.
Well, possibly all of those, Adam, actually, because like you say, you've got the ability for people to bring in their Ready Player Me avatars into that environment, which is a good thing because a lot of other metaverses are doing that. And then you could, because there are a number of advertising agencies, famous ones, global ones, that are, I was saying to Stella, creating virtual models specifically for advertisement across a wide range of products. So, clothes, whatever it is, because they're not human. They particularly like South Korea and other places where they want this perfect representation of humanity that has no flaws and doesn't go out to nightclubs and come home drunk and get pictures taken by reporters or whatever. So there's this whole thing of, and also they can work overtime. So you can have your virtual avatar working simultaneously in 5 different countries at the same time. Some may call it slave labor, but yeah. So
I really like that idea, but we need to draw back onto like what makes this great about who we are and the brand and the business, reason for doing it. Because what's the point us just doing all this work and then someone else comes along and says, actually, this is my club, I'm the cool guy here. That's what I'm worried about, because I want Alana to get the credit, I want us to get the credit, and I want for it to be in, a cool space. This space is going to be the place to be, and then what if some, I don't know, imposter comes along and says, oh, you'll just come to my party instead, which happens in real life, So that's what I'm wondering about the business model.
It's still
that's
happen.
a really good point, right? Which is, you're totally right. She could play other people's music like any DJ, but a virtual DJ. So part of our occupation could be virtual DJ, as you say, and within this environment, she could play other people's music. You're right.
Yeah, and it's a bit like when people go up and do requests to the DJ, which, by the way, is the worst thing you can possibly do to a DJ, is ask for a record to be played. But, we need to be the DJ or the person behind the DJ, like the gatekeeper of playing the tunes. And therefore, you become...
Adam, we don't want to have gatekeepers anymore, remember?
Well, but, okay, forget gatekeeper. That's the wrong term. Yeah. Just... requests, because otherwise you'll just get noise. You'll get absolute really bad music and
or content management.
The artist should not get requests, so it should it also deserves respect, and I think that's the key difference between what you wanted to say. Basically, I agree with you. That's not gatekeeping. It's just you wouldn't go to, I don't know, Berghain or Ibiza or Pasha Space, whatever, and go on some kind of outdoor and say, hey, please throw in some Wake Up Boys or whatever.
You're right. It's curation.
Yes.
And not gatekeeping. Yeah.
Curation. Yeah. Okay, we'll put that into the terms and conditions then. It's curation of the music.
I think you're right. So I've seen there's a number of people starting to do that, where either a DJ will use a virtual representation. So it's happened in Decentraland, for example. It's happened in Sandbox. And that's been a representation of them. But actually, this is a unique avatar, a unique experience. And as you say, she could curate and play other people's music.
Sounds brilliant.
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to start texting Lee about that, and maybe we can get her to do a test before the festival. Because...
And imagine, Adam, for the club she plays at, if we took content from the festival, and when she actually plays in the club, Alana was playing on the screen as part of the VJ sort of visual sort of background tracks, etc.
Yeah, that sounds really good. The only issue is that most of the stuff that we do and she does is underground and would never want to be published anywhere. And
no, fair enough.
It's kind of not really glitzy. It's basements and warehouses, and people don't like even phones. Phones get banned at the door. You don't have publicity of it apart from a little bit. But, that can change. There's a reason why I would like to work with her, because she's, part of those worlds. And they are, kind of lost, if you like, from the digital age. But they can have a window into them, I think, with this sort of work.
Yeah, but I guess in those events, they have a projector or two that puts images onto the walls, right? So you could That's what I mean, project that as opposed to any internet connected type of stuff, if you see what I mean. You could
We've got LED screen.
You can play pre-recorded loops and that type of thing.
Yeah, great. Well, that sounds like fun.
And remember, we are the ministers of fun, apparently, according to this call. So we have to instigate fun and jolliness.
Well, we won't have a problem with that with the Glaswegians, honestly. The Glaswegian humor is like the best. So I think we'll be all right.
You get this covered, guys. I'm very sure of it.
That's great, that model of being fully rigged.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Look at that.
Right?
That.
You get to stand. See this thing here. I don't know if you can see it.
Wait, what are you showing? Oh.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a shop. It's a record shop round the corner from the festival.
Oh, cool.
There's just like a DJ booth in the window. So what I was thinking is we could make that DJ booth almost exactly like that. I could just scan it, and it's a radio station as well. They do radio broadcasts like all the time called Buena Vida. But if we had that physical station, it's got everything you need as a DJ. It's got the digital, it's got the decks, it's got the mixer.
Don't scan it. Just take pictures, if you will.
Yeah, I'll send you these pictures for now, and then I'll go back and give it better.
Because we will make like the Alana version.
You can make it your own though, because obviously
Exactly.
that's their physical thing, but you can make it your own.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Yeah, we gotta do this. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. Like, I really love hanging out with you, but I feel a little bit stressed. Like, I need to get some more stuff done today. I'm so sorry. It was really good hanging out with everyone.
Yes.
I miss social contact.
Have a lie down in your hammock before you get on to the next thing, Stella. So just chill for a bit and you'll be in the right frame of mind.
What are you talking
Good
about?
point.
My robotic mind cannot grasp what you just said. No, just kidding. I actually have to. I'm very hungry. I'm going to eat something first. Then I take a little bit of a chilly nap. And then I'm going to head on to the next task. Because I'm lacking ideas. So that's my biggest problem right now. I think my mind is like so wrapped into this whole Alana Tech Adventures Festival thing that I have a hard time thinking about stuff that is very, very far away from it, aesthetically speaking. But I need to do that. So, meow.
Yeah. And if you need some fun, just remember we'll be there to help you out.
I will employ the funny guys. I will do that. Thank you, guys. I will finish setting up the Discord channel, though, so you can just try stuff with the chatbot.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.